Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blades in the Dark, the Journeys of the Veil. Ooh. I hope you
Ooh.
missed my.
Just,
Stop bullying me. I
ooh.
just started.
It's appropriate for October. This is what
That's
happens when Alex
true.
comes back from being on vacation. He gets a little silly.
Yeah, I got so silly during vacation, bro. But we can't talk about it, not legally, at least. Anyhow, um, I'm fine. Don't worry. But yeah, so it's been a while. I'm finally back. We're taking on these wonderful, wonderful criminal people. Well, maybe not wonderful, but criminal people. Um, is anyone raring to go for a quick little recap? Remind us all what happened the last time in the adventures of the Veil. Or is it the Veils? I forgot if
The
it
Veil,
was plural.
singular.
Singular. We talked about
We
Singular.
had a discussion
Sure, we
over
did.
singular
We had
versus
a
plural.
lengthy discussion, and I forgot it all.
I mean, it has been a couple weeks since we've last played.
It's been nearly a month, I think. Probably.
No.
Anyhow. Maybe. Mm.
3 weeks.
Okay, well, close
Yeah.
enough to a month, I guess. 3 weeks.
I'm guessing no one's volunteering.
I think Alex should do it because he was gone
I
for a
guess
long time.
so. I guess so. It just
He's
means none of
been
you get
away.
gold star stickers. Anyways. So I remember distinctly that this was the first operation that you guys decided to choose yourselves. Being heading over to that lovely, lovely claims map and going after some covert drops. In which case, kind of skirting around the edges of the war, but messing with supporters. As the Lampblacks and the Foghounds have a bit of a relationship, you decide to target the Foghounds' covert drops, a little boathouse, a canal boathouse, where you sabotaged it so it can no longer be entered from the outside, which a ship-based smuggling gang kind of needed. And then you moved in. And they were a little upset about it, but not as upset as if you punched them all in their faces, and things went really well. I think we did all of our XP and such. To update you on our lovely, lovely clocks, the Crows have reestablished their control in Crow's Foot. They are back to being the ward boss of the district, and although people suspected that the Crows would probably break up the war between the Lampblacks and the Red Sashes, they have made no moves to do so. The Dimmer sisters have found Rorik and have provided Lissa with his soul. And last but not least, we have the two clocks between the Lampblacks and the Red Sashes. The Lampblacks destroy the Red Sashes clock is 4 out of 8. And the Red Sashes destroy the Lampblacks clock is 6 out of 8. They're starting to get a pretty significant lead. But our last time, we got a little fun entanglement called questioning. In which case, I have already picked who's suffering. Because I am evil, and this is what I do. I am flipping to the page so I know exactly what I am doing. Perfect. So questioning is kind of like a beefed up version of the usual suspect, where it is based on a little fortune roll. I think it should be in the chat here. Where Bluecoats grab an NPC member of the crew or one of the contacts and question them about the crimes. And then if we just let it play out, it is going to be a fortune roll where on a failure, it is going to be 2 heat to the crew. On a partial success, it is 1 heat to the crew. On a 6, it is no heat to the crew. If you wanted to avoid the questioning, in which case they are questioning Brill. Iris's drug purveyor contact, because he had a little bit of a tie to the last score, and it did not go unnoticed. So it is up to the crew if you want to pay off the blue coats with the 2 coin, or if you just want to leave it up to fate and see what happens.
Made to pay off to get Brill out of this last time.
That's true. He got nabbed. Well, this is what happened, right? Did I do this twice in a row?
So my notes from the beginning of session 5, 2 upgrade points, blah blah blah, and then entanglement, let Brill get questioned or pay off 1 coin. I believe I paid, and that's why I only have 1 coin.
I see. This is true. You know what? Let's stop bullying Brill. Well, let's take a step back from Brill, okay?
We kept
My
bullying
friend.
you, bro.
I'm gonna give Brill a little bit more breathing. Did anybody use their contacts in the last? Wait, remind me. Chimera, didn't you use Casta as a contact for the last score?
I feel like I did.
I think you did. I think that's good. Casta's getting questioned.
No,
We've
wait, I lied. No, he
subbed
wasn't
him out.
involved.
Well, you know what? He's involved now. He's a bounty hunter. It's bound to happen, you know?
If you want, I'm willing to throw the 1 coin that I have in to help pay off the questioning if anybody else wants to help get Chimera's contact out of this.
Worst case scenarios, you guys get 2. It's up to you to decide if you want to risk that.
You know what? I have 4 coin. I'll just pay the 2.
Alrighty. You pay off, keeping Casta in your good grace. Very nice. Very mindful and very demure. So, crews all pretty much set up in the lair after another successful score. You've gained some more ground, so now you're able to make a little more scratch off of some jobs. In which case, keeping an eye on the local things, you get the same sort of analysis that I broke down with the clocks, but in real human speech and not mechanical weirdness speech. In which case, there is, in fact, a letter that gets slid through the storefront little flap there, addressed to the Vale.
We got mail.
We just got a letter. This song is copyrighted. Anyway.
I wonder who
Alright.
it's from. I
What
said in a totally non-copyrighted way.
Yeah.
Alright, what's our mail?
It is a rather simple note, which reads. Oh wait, are we buffering? Are we alive? Are we dead? Okay,
We're good. We're still good.
we're good. We're so good. We're so good and normal. Is a rather simple note, which is just I have a proposition. Let's douse the lampblacks. And it's signed Mylera Clef.
Who was it signed by? I couldn't catch that.
Mylera Clev, which I will throw in the chat for you. And also for our streamers watching from home. From a bit of passing notice, a few of you would recognize this name. This is the leader of the Red Sashes. She's known to have a little bit of a vicious reputation. Very much does not like Bazospaz and all of the endeavors that the Lampblacks get up to. But it looks like she's ready to finally push things over if you'd be interested in pursuing this route. Or if you guys just want to completely ignore her and come up with something else, that's what we're here for.
So I am minorly stupid. Um, was was it the Lamplax and the Red Sashes that were in this major turf war?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, so this would be like very much choosing a side on said turf war.
Mm-hmm. Bazos and the Lamplax have not made a similar offer to you. Probably because you didn't meet on the best terms. But
Was
if
it
you
something I
wanted to
said?
go, it might have been something you said, maybe. Um, if you wanted to go ask the Lamplax for work, I bet they'd find something for you to do.
Who's like currently holding the letter for roleplay purposes?
Let's give it to Faro. Why not? He's the guy.
I'm the man.
You're the man. I'm a man. I'm a patriot. Anyway.
All right. Well,
I mean, is he still wearing the American flag shirt in there?
Yes,
So-
he has not changed his fit. He is still wearing.
He
Here,
is
we can put
in
it on
fact a
display.
patriot.
Where we go into the thingy real quick. Close.
I will say, I know like last time we were like, let's not choose sides, let's go to this person.
Yeah.
And I really like that we did that, and I kind of still want to keep going with that. But I think it would be really interesting if we were able to help one gang take out another gang. Because then we'd be getting rid of one of the, chess pieces on the board. And then we could backstab the gang that we helped out.
well, I think Iris is gonna walk over to Pharaoh, hence why I moved her little character there, and kind of look over the letter and go, "Oh, interesting."
He's,
Pharaoh's still changing his clothes.
Sorry,
He's
I
getting
was pointing out the
naked.
American fit, so I was fixing myself.
Gotta be decent.
He has to look somewhat put together.
Only Iris is
True.
allowed to walk around half naked.
Facts. So if no one else was around, I'll share the letter that we had received with the rest of the group.
Did they say when and where to meet?
Good point. I can't read. They would have asked for a meeting at the Red Sash Sword Academy in Crowsfoot.
What was the name of the leader of the crows? I can't find it.
Lissa.
Lissa, right? Okay. I think upon like looking at the letter, Iris is going to turn to the group and say, "I wonder if we brought this information to Lissa, what we might be able to accomplish together."
I'm sure Lissa already knows that they've been on their own war front as of late. I'm not sure if giving her this would make her feel otherwise or any different.
But you see, that's not what I was getting at. So we just went out of our way to get in her good graces because we would hope that the crows could maintain their territory. So what if we were to, I don't know, answer my Lyra's letter in a way, but with a little bit more of a spin?
Been like what?
Let's take this to Liz up, and maybe we can hatch a plan where we can take the Lamplax and the Red Sashes off the board without giving allegiance to either, and helping maintain authority over the turf.
I mean, that's going to be challenging, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
And we wouldn't be doing it alone. We have allies, as of last time.
Yeah, you did garner a what +1 with the crows for your last endeavor. Which you can see on the NPC library and the faction page.
I guess out of character, essentially, I'm just suggesting that we use the allies that we got last time to basically screw over the red sashes and or the lamplax at the same time, so that we're not taking sides in the turf war.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Sounds complicated and risky, but should be fun.
Should also help us get more levels.
Alrighty. Cool. I think that's fun. Let me kill cinematic view. And I believe I should be able to bring all you lovely people to the crow's nest.
Alex, before you do, I'd like a
Yes.
stupid question.
There are no stupid questions, only stupid answers, which I may provide.
I know we calculated XP and everything last time, but weren't we supposed to do like downtime actions?
Yeah, I wanted to provide the hook for the score as an option before downtime, just in case you guys wanted to acquire assets or anything specific, like tailored to the score.
All right, I just want to make sure we weren't like going in with all of this stress still on us.
Yeah, so it's not like we're gonna immediately do a score after this. It's like you're getting the planning together, you're figuring out what you're going to do, and then we'll get it all into the fun nitty-gritty about vices and downtime projects and all that fun stuff.
Okey-dokey.
Because I think this works a little better, Mr. John Harper, and if you don't like it, you can email me personally, I guess.
Send threatening notes to the GM.
Send threatening notes to the author of the game. Alrighty. There's our lovely Lady Lissa.
Hey, Pookie.
Hey, Pookie.
Hey, bestie.
Kind of regards you all. Welcome back.
It's nice to be back.
So what do I owe the pleasure?
Iris is gonna like motion down to Faro and say like, "You want a shower?"
He walks up to the table, he pulls the letter out, and he holds it forward. We've received this today. From persons of interest to you.
Kind of takes a look at it. So she's looking to gut him once and for all, huh?
Looks like it.
Rourke made it his personal business to dote on every suffering soul in Crow's Foot. Real bleeding heart that one was, until he was a bleeding heart. She kind of tosses the letter on the table. I personally don't give a shit which one comes on top. If anything, I'll just let them destroy each other.
Well, is there anything we might be able to do to expedite that process? To make sure that we're the ones on top, no matter what.
Guessing you don't have allegiances either way.
Not to them.
Let's blow them up.
As long as they're lampblacks and red sashes, they're going to be at each other's throats probably until the end of the time. I'd probably say getting rid of one of them would be the approach. My Lyra and the red sash is on the up and up, so it would mean that taking down the lampblack should be easier. Unless you had something else in mind. Unless you would just come by to have a little chat and ask for my 2 coins on thought.
It might be in our best interest. If no up and coming gangs were to gain any more power in this area of the city, and seeing as how you've all held it for the longest amount of time, it might be in our best interest to help support you in maintaining an iron grip on Crow's Foot.
You want to snuff them both out.
Or at least cause some damage. Take them down a few pegs.
Nah, I'd rather kill.
Well, if you're so eager to be pointing the rifle around, you could take off the, bump off the 2 leaders, and they'll crumble underneath. Call in blue coats to round up the rest of them. My Lyra and Baz are the ones to worry about. They're the real engineers behind their gangs. They're the smart ones. Baz's second is fine. A little more of a lackey. Pickett, the name. My Lyra doesn't have a second. She does it all on her own. And she's been doing it a damn good job, I gotta say. She's gonna be a hard one to take down.
Do you have any suggestions on how we might do it?
Well, you have an offer from my Lyra herself to give him a hand. Maybe play along. Make it seem like you're willing to do whatever it is that they're asking your little shady group to handle that they don't want to do themselves. And then turn it around back on them.
I think Iris is going to turn back to the group and say, well, what do you think?
Sounds like we now have a plan.
You're gonna need some serious muscle. Lads and I just really got our footing back in Crow's Foot. We only have so much that we can spare. But I can put a few words in with the Bluecoats, unless you have a bit of a relationship with them already.
So we can blow them up?
I mean, if you want to blow them up, dear, just, don't make it too conspicuous. Don't take out too many of the houses, because then I'll have a problem with you.
Of course, of course.
She puts her stick of dynamite away.
Don't worry. We're known for our ability to slip in and out.
Well, anything else that I can do you feel?
Do you happen to have any more insight on the Red Sash's allegiances? I know that the Lamplacks were in bed with Foghounds. What about the others?
But yeah, Lampblacks mess with the Foghounds. Also use the gondoliers to push their drugs, so they work with them too. As for the sashes, the whole thing about the sashes is that it's a legitimate school front for the Arubian nobility, but also a criminal organization. Dabbles in both sides. So they've got the consulate on their side. They've got ways around between dockers, the cabbies. They're a little tied in with the inspectors as well. And some people believe that they may dabble in the spiritual. Good news is that the Bluecoats hate them both. It wouldn't be hard to get them to mobilize.
Well, thank you, Lissa. Iris turns to the group and she goes, anything else we need?
I think all we really need is to start setting things in motion.
So
Well,
I
Lissa.
think.
Oops, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
As I say, well, Lissa, it's been a pleasure, as always. I think we'll be taking our leave now.
All right. If you need a bit of a hand during things, give us a shout. But well, don't let us run your criminal organization for you. Not control. That's not what I wanted. Hi, I'm Lissa. How are you? Remove control. Thank you. Anyway. Alrighty. You guys want to check in on the sashes? Take them up on their deal, or do you have a different approach?
I'm fine with going to the Sashes next.
You want to at least find out what they had in mind for us?
Yeah. Also, I'm running low on sex puns, so I'm gonna need some backup here.
Gonna need some help.
Hey,
Help,
hey, guess what?
help from the audience.
What?
Hey, guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Damn.
Great. Try that with the sashes. Let's see how this goes.
We're moving into the Red Sash Sword Academy, which it will take the longest time for me to get there. All of you will be there before I am, because that's what this game's like.
Ooh, this is pretty.
Oh, this is a nice little
Yeah.
spot.
My people.
Load. Please bring me there. I want to type thing. Yippee! There's our lady back there. Gives a bit of a description. The Red Sash Sword Academy is a diamond in the rough of coal that Crowsfoot is. while a lot of the city is dirty, dangerous, and threatening, the Red Sashes have an air of opulence that is unseen, really, in this district. It's nice. Fine tapestries, fine rugs. You can hear the clanging of swords as Aruvian nobles practice with one another, and can also pick up a little bit of scent of dream smoke in the air. As you guys are kind of going around and taking all the digs, seeing what everything to this place is, Iris, you hear a laugh that makes your hair stand on edge.
Oh God, no.
There's a small group of students sharing a bit of stream smoke in one of the lounges, laughing and exchanging whatever tales they were before you came in. And she really believed you. Bought every word you said. Oh, they'll believe anything. They're not raised to be smart, they're raised to be pretty. That's all they're going to do over there. You tell her whatever, get her roll wrapped up around you, make you think you're their favorite. And then you can just do whatever you want. It's a lovely thing, isn't it? This is Kafre, a
Mm-hmm.
voice you have not heard in a very long time.
I think upon hearing it, she whips around and sees him. Does he see her?
Are you trying to avoid suspicion, or are you just vibing in the area?
I'm trying to avoid him.
Okay, let's do a little bit of a roll, shall we? I know you like your physical dice, so I will let you do that. It definitely seems like Prowl, unless you have something in mind.
No, Prowl is good. At least one of these is a 6.
Hell yeah, that's a automatic success. Yeah, you very much like duck behind one of these pillars in just the right time before Kafre shoots a glance up, before like kind of bumping one of his friends and grabbing the hookah pipe and bringing it up to his lips.
How big is this place? Like, if we went to talk to Mylera, like, what are the chances that he's gonna come in?
The place is pretty sizable, and not a lot of people are allowed in Mylera's office without her say so. You'd probably be able to get by just fine.
Where is Io? Can I, like, wave her over?
Yeah.
Yes, mommy.
Can I, like, wave
Where
Io
is
over
Io?
to behind my pillar? Where are you?
Is Aya.
Bottom right.
I-
She's still
Oh,
behind
she
the
doesn't.
pillar.
Okay,
Yeah,
She's hiding behind the tapestry.
you can see the top of her hair.
because I was on mobile for a little while. I didn't get to log into OMM yet. I'm also still cooking dinner.
Okay, so let's pretend she's behind the pillar with me.
I am
Yeah,
behind the
yeah.
pillar.
Am I able to grab her? Maybe.
You can control
Maybe? I don't
people.
know.
You should.
think.
You should.
Oh god, I can't see her though. Is the only thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there she is.
Get out from the dog bed and get over here.
Okay, I think if I take her, I can kidnap her.
Oh, there she is.
Oh,
Hell
there
yeah.
she goes. She's getting dragged.
Yeah, I am.
Moving this woman around, bossing her around.
As I am also about to do.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Right.
Am I able to stage a not in player? Let's see. I can. That's really cool.
Great. This is what's happening behind our pillar.
This is pillar talk.
Pillar talk, if you will. Yes.
Ooh, pillar talk. That should be podcast.
Pillow talk. There we go.
Pillar talk.
We're back, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So I've waved her over. Psst, Aya.
Yes. Hi.
Okay. Do not make this obvious, and I repeat, because I know you, do not make this obvious.
Okay.
Do you see That man over there with the dark hair, laughing like he owns the world.
I peek out. I step out from behind the pillar. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Grabs her and
I don't
yanks
do
her
that.
back.
I don't do that. I peek my head out from behind the pillar.
Yeah,
Do I
you
see
get a pretty good glance at this middle-aged, well, not middle-aged, mid-20s. I can't do math.
I was like, I told you he was 27. Not how many
Yeah.
hours ago, Alec?
He mid-20s, young Aruvian man, laughing with a few of his friends, enjoying dream smoke and just puffing these pink clouds into the air.
Does he look familiar to me?
To you, no. Your family didn't really mess with the Aruvian nobility too much.
Yeah, I see him. He looks greasy.
And believe me, he is greasy in more ways than one, I should know.
Ew.
Brutal. Anyway, continue.
Did you make him greasy?
On occasion, actually, yes.
Hot.
But we are long past those days now, and he cannot know that I'm here. So I need you to keep him far away from the rest of us while we're talking to my Lyra. Distract him, bind him, kill him, actually. Do whatever you need to do, but do not let him anywhere near me or in our line of sight.
I pull out my stick of dynamite.
Maybe just a little bit more low key, and she like puts her hand on the stick of dynamite and like pushes her arm down.
Got it. Okay. I am going to, what is it? Compel? Is it compel?
Yeah, it would be compelled to get spirits involved.
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
Alright. You're getting a spirit involved to just harass the guy?
Yeah. I want
Alrighty.
I want the spirit to make him shit his pants. Like literally. I want him to shit his pants.
That's so good. Anyway, I know you're away from keyboard right now. Do you have dice accessible, or do you want me to roll for you?
Let's see. I did bring my laptop into the kitchen. Let me just open Chrome really quick. And it's so for my compel, I get 2d6s on that? Can you look at my
Yeah, so it works the same way as like rolling a tune.
Okay. Let me see.
Compel is fun because you make ghosts happen. You don't have to listen. You don't have to be like, "Hey, is there ghost here?" You just make one happen.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have 2d6s available? I should. Give me 2 seconds. I almost have another one.
Take your time, Bestie.
If you'd like to push yourself or take a devil's bargain or anything and just be really funny about this, you totally can.
So if I push myself, that's a third d6, right?
Exactly. This is also not the actual score itself, so it's up to you. You do not have to do it.
So I did push myself, and I did get a 6 after pushing myself.
Okay, so
I appreciate you.
The idea behind this was get a ghost to possess Kafre and make him shit his pants.
Well, here's the thing. Do I want to possess him, or do I want to scare him into literally shitting himself and looking like a little bitch in front of his friends?
I like the second option.
That's what I'm going. I literally want this ghost to scare the shit out of his friends, and him. But I want him specifically to like shit himself and start crying and run away, yelling for his mommy and daddy.
Good.
On a 6.
If this guy has one hater, it's Iris. If this guy has no haters, Iris is dead.
Iris is dead. This is debatable, but this is so yeah, you compel this kind of slack-jawed spirit open. It looks like they have multiple like sword wounds in the body. They probably were killed by the sashes, is your guess, by just like first glance.
That's why they're haunting.
Yeah, they've been haunting the school for a little bit, but you've called them forth. You've given them a mission. they sink back into the wall. In which case, there's a moment where you're like, "Did it work? Is this actually happening?" And then it comes up through the table and through the smoke of the hookah they're sharing, and it just like lets out this earth-shaking scream in the middle of the school, and like people who are sword fighting actively turn their heads from other rooms. There's a panic. Just one of these guys like falls out of the chair and just scrambles back to run to the dorm or something. The other just like hides behind one of the pillars, just like oh so afraid.
Ruin their
Ka-
reputation.
Kafra has completely flipped over the couch. He's like scrambling and panicked and just wide-eyed as this spirit is just like leading closer and getting ever so closer to him.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
Excellent, truly.
So I will
yeah.
and say, was that good, mommy?
Iris is like gently glancing around the pillar and just nodding in approval as this goes on. And she turns to Io and she really just looks at her, like really looks at her for the first time in a hot minute. And she's like, well, you know what? Not bad, kid. Not bad. And she like grabs her by the chin and like squishes and shakes her head a little bit. And she's like, gonna keep you around.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Take this. He like grabs a wine glass and like throws the liquid forward and it just goes through the ghost.
Were the rest of us just walking through the room into like this hallway as this was happening? Because like they stayed behind.
Yeah,
I imagine like we were all like just walking while they were like conversing.
I think it's very funny. Yeah, for just the other three to be with my Lyra right now,
and nobody else knows why. This beefy.
And there's suddenly just a major stream that's gonna break out in the middle of this, and it's so awesome. Let me turn
Just a normal
on.
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. Is cinematic working when I'm doing this, guys?
Yes.
Does this exist?
Yeah.
Is this real? Cool. Lovely. So let's ping our lovely my Lyra. Awesome.
And my Lyra is the one who asked us to come.
That's correct.
What? Under the table.
Prophet is too short to see. My Lyra kind of looks upon your entry after a little knock on the door. She invites you all in. Ah, I see. You must be the makings of the veil, are you not?
You would be correct. A pleasure to meet you, my Lyra.
Well, if you've come, then it seems like I was correct in my assumption that Bazos is no friend of yours, which is good to hear. He is a friend of few, and it would be better for the city to have his like removed.
That's the guy that we like that came to our shop and we kind of like cussed him out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy kind of yeah. So wait, who's in the room
Well,
with this lady?
Right now, Pharaoh Prophet is Chimera.
Okay.
This is during shenanigans.
We're hiding behind our pillars still.
Bazos did make a terrible first impression, so you could say yes, we are not exactly a fan of him.
I hope that you will find a better one here. The Red Sashes are one of the few organizations within Crowsfoot that actually has some class. A drink?
Ooh, yes, please.
Kind of uncorks a bottle of wine and pours whoever is wanting one a glass. And that's when that scream resonates and all the glasses shatter on simultaneously. Oh, what? Fuck's sake.
But is the wine bottle okay?
Let's roll fortune. That's funny.
Asking the important questions, kind of.
Asking the real shit, right? Right.
Good. You know what? It's okay if the wine bottle breaks.
The wine bottle is like a little cracked, but still usable.
What?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to see just what that was, if you'll excuse me. Comes out.
Quick, steal everything.
Would definitely see. Oh wait, I have powers. I have so many powers. I can do whatever I want forever.
Wait, let me
Right?
get that menu out of the way.
Where the hell? I don't want sparks. I want something spooky. I like this. That's pretty fucking creepy, if I do say so myself.
Oh god.
Ew.
Good job, Io.
Yay. I can't see it, but I'll believe you.
It's just a torso.
It's literally just a torso.
Let me see if I can get on to own.
And that's a crate.
That is a
I
box.
didn't want that.
It's on her.
Put it. My Lyra, please put it down. Put it down. Put it down, sweetie. Thank you.
Put
Now.
the box down. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm like dropping frames like crazy.
Oh no.
Thankfully, the
Let's we'll grab this guy. I do not want the crate. Please. Please, game. Understand. I do not want the crate.
you may not want the
Goodbye.
crate, but my Lyra does
Crate
want the crate.
I
It
do
has-
not want it.
Important story plot information.
It
I
pinged
think it
crate
does.
extra large.
I want the ping crate to die. Goodbye.
There, wait,
Thank
there
you.
it goes.
Now we're in business. Now I can actually narrate what I wanted to do. My Lyra kind of struts into the room. She takes a look at the very upset, freaking out, throwing books Kafra back against the bookshelf, and this shade that just continues to creep ever closer. I suppose I must do everything around here. She takes out her scimitar, and with one sweep of the sword, cuts right through the spirit, and the spirit dissipates.
Don't get it off screen yet. I'm opening Twitch.
Well, it's dead now. I'm
Oh,
Sorgi.
We'll just have to make more later.
Sedge.
My Lyra kind of takes a peek over and can kind of see a little bit of the outline of Io from the pillar.
Uh-oh.
I
Does
believe
Iris
we have
notice?
some business to discuss. Iris has not noticed because Iris rolled really good on Prowl.
I was gonna say, does Iris notice Io being noticed?
Probably you would hear my Lyra say that.
I think she is more concerned with having Coffrey not see her than she is with their combined cover. So Iris is actually going to push Io just enough that she is fully visible to my Lyra.
Fully?
Yeah, you go talk to her.
Wow. After I did
Kafra,
that-
go clean yourself up. You look embarrassing. And I will. No, I don't want him pinged. I want him dead. There we go.
Me too.
Kafra goes in a huff back to the dorms to get a fresh change of clothes and whatnot.
Okay, so I guess I'm fully visible.
Yeah, you have been outed.
Hello.
Hi. I believe you are a member of the Vale, yes?
Yep.
Good. Let us meet in my office. And I was told there were 5 of you.
Oh, yeah, Iris is right there, and she points behind the pillar.
Hmm.
You pushed me!
Alright, well, Coffer's gone, so I think Iris is going to like casually run around to the other side to make it look like she was not hiding behind the pillar. And try and pop out right here and be like, "Oh gosh, what's going on?"
Well, you told me to summon a. Well, you told me to do something, but you didn't tell me to summon a ghost. But you told me to do
Io,
something.
sweetie, you're confused. Let's go. Sorry, she was holding us up. She's so slow, this one.
She seems an interesting sort. But all of you do, truly.
Well, it takes an interesting sort to achieve some interesting results. Let's head back to your office, shall we?
Is everything
Now that
all right?
we're-
Is everything all right, my? Oh, there they are.
Only a minor spiritual issue. It happens quite a bit in Crow's Foot. After all, it earned its name, as per the wardens.
And Mare holds up the empty bottle of wine and says, "You got another?"
I'm afraid that's the only one I have to treat with guests today, but maybe we can enjoy a bit more celebrations after the work is done, yes?
Can I can I pull out my own spirits?
Yeah, you can. Totally.
Spirits of all kinds today.
Oh, I'm
Pharaoh,
gonna pull my-
as like I guess kind of like a introductory gift, not expecting to be served alcohol. Like on the
Mhm.
first meeting, he was like, he's like, well, I could remedy that if you're still willing. I have my own spirits with me, if you'd like to partake. And he pulls out like a finer bottle.
Nice.
Oh,
What's
I
the
brought beer.
what's the beverage? What does Faro like to bring?
It's
Coconut rum. Got it.
Coconut rum.
From the Dagger Isles, of
sure,
course.
from the Dagger Isles.
It's been quite some time. But I'll need different glasses, as you can see. Someone very quickly comes in to like clean up the things and get new glasses, and drinks are spread. We are looking to hit the Lamp Blacks this week. We think with one good push, we'll be able to topple them, and they won't be a problem for us nor the people of Crow's Foot anymore. But we want to take assurance. What I have asked you to do is to go into their warehouse. It used to be a coal mine. As you can imagine, the Lampblacks are tremendously caught in the past, and they haven't let things go. There's tunnels that can be used as escape network in their base. I want to make it so they cannot escape. And that's what I was hoping that you would be able to do. I heard you have a good reputation of handling these sort of matters subtly. So when the Lampblacks flee to go through their tunnels and try to make things harder on us, they'll be caught with a dead end.
Oh, don't worry. We can make things quite hard for them.
In more ways than one.
It's an agreeable proposition. Of course, you'll be paid well.
How
I
well?
believe I believe I can muster 8 coin for something like this.
That does
Make
seem
it 10.
that does seem fairly reasonable. Though you Chimera.
Why? That's not going to be split evenly among all of us.
Uh, fun fact, Sam, with covert drops, this is a sabotage, so you would get an additional 2 coin on top of that.
Okay. Well, Camaro still say make it 10.
Yeah,
Well, keep in
you can
mind,
still say it.
we keep having to pay off like the area bosses too, so a total of 12. That would help.
If you guys want to try and schmooze her.
Schmoozing. I think for a second. Okay. I think Iris is gonna give her a little speech and try and sway her.
Okay.
Would you like roll first or speech first?
What are you more comfortable with? Blades is a very player-based thing, so.
I'll go speech first and hope for the best.
Alrighty.
I think she
Let me
says,
stage you.
well, my Lyra, this turf war of yours with the Lamplax has been going on for quite some time now, and I'm sure if it continues to go on and on and on, you're going to lose a lot of men and a lot of resources. So, our help in ending this quickly and quietly is quite valuable. Do you think you could meet my friend Chimera's offer here and up it to 10 gold?
Alrighty, and this will be a sway, I assume?
Yes, I'm rolling 3.
I can assist.
Yeah, if you wanna.
For disadvantage.
An assist is just one more die.
One more. And Sam, you're just mark 1 stress on Chimera for that.
Sam's assist pushed me to a crit. I got 2 6s.
Damn. Damn, nice.
Make it 15.
Hell yeah. You wield your tongue well.
In more
I
ways
assume
than
they
you know.
touch. Something I'm open to indulging in later, but I find the proposition agreeable. I believe 10 is definitely reasonable. As you said, I'm very happy to take the thorn out of my side. And better yet, we could set ourselves up to make quite a good partnership. There will be land available once the Lamplax fall. And although I was considering scooping it up for myself, maybe you'd be interested in having a little bit of holdings in Crowsfoot. It's a bit of a hotbed of the city.
We might be interested in getting into bed with you, but only if you take us to dinner first.
Business before pleasure, darling. And she scoops your hand and places a kiss on it.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yay.
Thanks,
I was got some competition.
So mechanically, what that is, because you crit that thing, so you get what you want and an additional. If you work with My Lyra to completion, not only will you get a 10 coin payout, but you will also receive turf on the claims.
What do you say? Do I have to keep flirting with her?
Well, now it kind of just sweetens this deal even more. We get a claim on top of bonus pay.
I know we were looking to do our own little stupid thing, but there is bonus.
I
So-
mean, remember, there's still time to enact our own ways, but it's, we could do that later.
Everyone's cool if we take her up on her offer?
I say for now we can play along.
Okay.
And then we'll stab her in the back. Just like
Okay.
that.
Got it.
So,
So
go
Iris will.
ahead.
Sorry. Let's say Iris will take the hand that my Lyra is holding and kind of run it up her arm into her shoulder and like step into her space a little bit more. And she'll say, "Oh, well, you've got yourself a deal."
Lovely. It's been a long time since I've gotten to draw Bazos's blood. I look forward to it. And if things go well past this point, she kind of looks at you all, takes a glance out around almost to see if anyone's really listening in. Perhaps in the future we could place ourselves at the top of Crow's Foot. The old leadership is weakening. The crows are going to eat themselves alive. This is a perfect time to strike and really make our name for ourselves. The Veil and the Red Sashes working together. Veil and Sashes. Now that I love the sound of.
And Iris, like still in her space, is gonna go, "We might be open to that. Only if you know how to top."
I don't know how to do anything else, darling.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
This character's not even bi. She's faking.
She's all talk. She's all talk right now.
Iris is straight.
So
That
funny.
makes this even funnier.
And like, aren't the Red Sashes all like kids of nobles?
They are college-age kids of nobles, yes, from
They're
Aruvia.
kind of already on the top. What the heck?
Not here.
Very true.
Iris, you'd have a little bit of insight when it comes to the Red Sashes.
Mhm.
The nobility of Aruvia kind of come over here to just make it look like they're, pursuing their studies and getting a full cultural exchange experience. But it is mostly just like a real last hurrah for nobles before they have to pretend to be involved in like their government and having to do the wills of the society. It's like I can't remember the word, but people know the word. Yes, exactly.
Who was just thinking?
It is very Romspringa. It is a last chance for these kids to go out and cause some mischief and, have their daddies and mommies write off everything for them because they're sweet baby children. They would never do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm. And Iris fucking hates them.
Awesome. Alrighty, cool. So we have an agreement with my Lyra. You guys are going to work with them at least partially for now. We can bounce back over to the lair downtime, and then we can start talking score after that. So let's get everyone moving. Alex likes my Lyra very much. She's very fun.
I think Alex likes any opportunity to flirt with Iris.
Me too.
You made your character for this person. Don't you need me to match your freak? Is that not what I have to do?
This is true.
Oh no, where's my bed?
Where, Io? Where's the dog bed?
What?
Where's the dog bed?
I don't
Did Io eat the dog bed?
We needed to afford rent this month.
Maybe if you sold
Sorry.
some shit downstairs.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
Io-
needed more
Io-
money for my inventions.
There's like, where's half of the tavern?
At least our
Io
couch
and
is still here.
Io and Prophet need to remind the rest of the group whose house they're in.
True.
Yeah, you left the food here.
That's for later.
You know what? The dog
That's
bed
for
was in that
later.
crate.
Food.
It got shipped to the Red Sashes.
Prophet is going to eat out of that later. Right
Yes.
here, folks. Hell yeah. Alrighty, so let's break into downtime, shall we? Going for our typical order. Miss Chimera, what would you like to do for your first downtime action?
I'm gonna reduce my stress.
Yes, that is definitely a good idea. Let me get you set up in the system to do such a thing. Gambling. Gambling. I hate gambling. Anyway. You should be all good to go for that. Oof.
Do it again.
You might have to, but that's up to you. That's up to you. Trauma's not that scary. Everyone wants you to think it's scary, but it's fun. Anyway.
No.
Faro, what you feeling?
Oh, what am I feeling? How do I want to prepare for this?
Crew's currently at 4 heat. I know you got one of those downtimes for contacts out there.
That is true. I don't need to get rid of any stress 'cause I'm only at 2.
Yeah, you're pretty good on the stress game.
Here's a well. Let me check my skills real quick if I need to do any kind of or if I want to do any training.
Sure.
Where's my
And then Io, you're on deck.
Yes.
where is
I already
my
know what I'm
Oh,
doing.
here it is.
Oh, and OMM was finally able to load for me.
Hell yeah. That's what we
All
love
right,
to
you know
see.
what? I think just to start off with, I'm just gonna reduce some heat.
Okay.
I'm
Sounds
gonna
good.
try to work with LaRose again to try to get some reports or anything sort of off the radar on us
Cool.
and keep us under wraps.
You feeling a consort on that bad boy?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Got you all good to
All
go.
right, I have 3 dice for that now. Forgot.
You do.
Wow, and I
Oh.
still sucked at it.
Ouch.
It's okay.
It'd be like that.
The good thing is, on some of these things, you technically can't really just fail. You at least remove. Oh wait! Slippery, guys, slippery. There's effects and things. Is it one more die or let me check? Let me check. I complete. This ability kills me. When you reduce heat for the crew, take an
extra
additional 1 die.
dice. Okay, so can we just
let
roll
me
an
just-
extra die?
Yeah, I'll set up a fortune roll for you. Bing bong.
Still a 1.
Or because it was the DM's fault. What if we just re-roll the
Was it
whole
really the DM's fault?
Nuh-uh.
thing? Help.
You guys
No,
have to
you
remember
must
what you
accept
rolled.
the dice, Gabby. The dice are God. The dice are law.
What
The
do I
dice
do in
said
this game if
fail.
not argue with Alex?
That's true. That's true.
The
You
game
do.
master. The game master
that's
is God,
fine.
and the dice are his fists.
And
All right.
I will take my failure with grace.
Yes. One reduced heat from that. Io, what you doing?
I'm gonna reduce stress. I'm gonna be weird.
You're gonna be weird. You're gonna talk to spirits and gossip and whatever it else Io does in her free time.
And
I've,
I actually
I've
know
set you up
exactly
to
what
be
I'm.
weird.
Yay! I have to roll it, right?
You do.
Okay.
1.
Took the edge off.
I'm sorry, guys. The dice are after. You guys did really good on the attune and the prowl bit. Like, that's what you're really getting the mileage out of. Everything this downtime has been oh so rough. Anyway.
Can I say what I do to just take the edge off a little bit?
Yeah, what's this weird lady doing?
Okay, so I am just so irritated after what happened. Like, I really put my whole ghostussy into doing that earlier, and she just shoved me in front of that lady. So I'm gonna
you liked
summon. Okay, so I'm gonna summon a ghost dog to chase her around and bite her ankles.
That's crazy.
Awesome. The ghost dog becomes friends with
Silver.
Silver. Thank you.
Exactly.
Just gonna run around.
Jokes on,
I
jokes
had
on
a
you.
I had a
The
senior
ghost
moment.
dog. Jokes on you. The ghost dog is just Silver in ghost form.
That's so true. Iris, what you up to?
There. Now that I'm done running from the dog. Okay. I have a silly little plan. I would like to start a long-term project.
Ooh, I like those.
Because coincidentally, guess who is a potential contact on my list?
Yeah. Is that Mr. Baz or Mr. Baz? Okay, so you want to establish him as a new contact?
Yes.
I'm looking over these clocks, right? 8 feels like a lot for establishing a new contact.
And you know she's gonna do it, right? So
wait, how do I edit these? There we go. I'm gonna be friendly to you guys. I'm gonna reduce the personal clocks to 6. It might be a little bit more, say for like getting a crew contact, but I think this is a little more fair for the team member side of things.
okay.
So you're going to secure Bazos. Is that how he's spelt? He has a weird name.
Yeah, so it's BAZSO. And then Baz just BAZ.
S-O.
Yeah, so BAZ.
Bazo. Gonna make it a nice red color for you. And what you doing to start this project?
So we're going to find him somewhere in public, let's say a bar, a tavern, somewhere where he's fair game. And then in theory, he shouldn't recognize Iris because she wasn't downstairs in the store the day that whole little kerfuffle went on.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna saddle on up to him with her feminine wiles.
Hell yeah, she will.
And attempt to sway him into looking on her with favor.
Yeah. You may hate the people that I work with, but I'm cool.
I'm cool and talented.
I'm cool and talented. You should like me. Very lovely. So yeah, you can go ahead, roll sway.
Oh, unfortunate. Okay, my highest rolls were 4s.
4? Okay, so that's going to be 2 segments of the clock. Bing bong.
Well,
Alrighty. Last but not least, I'm remembering you this time. Prophet, what you up to?
Take me to church.
Da 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 da.
He is kind of stressed.
Everybody's pretty stressed, honestly.
I'm chilling.
I don't know. Yeah, you're the only one that's enjoying themselves. Everyone else has got some problems.
And everyone is clearly not relieving enough stress.
Not again.
I mean, this is what normally happens with my stress.
That's true.
I don't think I've rolled above a 3 for stress yet.
Everybody has to get some trauma today. Anyway, we're bouncing back top of the list. Chimera.
I'm not getting any trauma. Just gonna roll for another stress.
Alrighty. Let's hope you do better this time. Remember the last time where everybody like overindulged? I think we're getting the opposite effect right now.
There's still another round to go. It's never too late.
It's
Oh,
never
look at
too late.
that. Okay.
Dude.
Or
Nice.
we get the exact number we need.
Perfect sweep for Chimera. Awesome. Faro, what's next on the agenda? And by the way, on these like clocks that you guys do have working, you don't have to work on just your own. If you wanted to help someone else out, you totally can.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You
Oh,
can,
okay.
yeah.
Anybody else?
There are
want
some
to
things that you're like, I want this to be my thing, and it's only my thing. But if you're like, hey, securing Bazos as a contact for you sounds awesome, I would love to help you. You can do that. Excuse me.
Let's
Faro, what you doing?
see. I think I'm just gonna do some training. I'm gonna train my
What you're flexing?
I'm gonna train my playbook XP.
Alrighty. I think we're just have the one for that because we haven't unlocked that training yet.
Yeah.
So
I wanna get myself a new spider ability, so I'm gonna start putting some XP into the playbook.
we do like spider abilities. They're fun. Io. Ayo.
Okay. Hey, daylight coming up.
And we won't go home.
What you up to, Io?
I'm actually a little torn because I know I have 4 stress, but I'm
Mhm.
worried about overindulging.
4 isn't a bad point to roll, but it's up to you. It's up to you how you feel on that.
Overindulging gets
Also,
you XP.
low key, overindulging is not
Mhm.
the worst thing to happen because we kind of have ways to deal with the consequences.
No,
Yeah.
and overindulging is fun, and I'd rather have no stress going into a what's the word? A score.
Yeah.
A score. But I also kind of want to work on my missing persons leads because I haven't
Okay.
done that in like the last 3 games. But I also feel like I really, really need to get rid of my stress. I'll clear more stress.
Okay. Gotcha. Ayo.
Okay.
All right. Progress.
Okay. Better. That's better.
It's better. That's what matters, right?
I'm
Iris.
gonna start haunting the rest of the house.
Alex, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Bath time.
Bath time? Hell yeah.
Oh,
I think you're still at 1 die when you do this, I believe. In a thing called love? Yes. So it's gonna be 1d6.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a real one, just cause.
Yeah.
Exactly 4.
Exactly 4. Nice. You should be able to go into your sheet to clear your stress.
Will do.
Awesome. And profit.
Take me back. Take me home. Country roads. Reduce the risk.
We're going. Everybody's really just wanting to drop
I
it.
haven't
Anyway.
overindulged yet.
Yet.
Today.
Yeah.
Keyword.
Here's a
Keyword
6 just for you, Alex.
Do it.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah!
Just for you.
Yeah!
You think I can't control my rolls?
Awesome. Here's a 6 just for you, and then it happens. That stuff always makes me very happy. Hunter, just catch it. Like, come on.
Just catch it.
Just catch it.
What a
Okay.
shining moment.
Hunter, I swear that writes the BBEG.
Alrighty, so overindulgent. We got attract trouble, select or rolling a new entanglement. Brag, where you talk about your exploits and get 2 heat onto the crew. Lost, where your character is just gone for a little while. Or tap, where your current vice purveyor cuts you off. What you feeling, Kevin?
So I feel like bragging would just be me going to confess
To
my
confession?
sins. Yeah,
I like that a lot. That's
like
a fun option.
I think that makes the most sense.
Cool. Prophet blabs just a little too much in confession. Awesome. And that's
I'm
everybody's
sorry.
base.
I have not I have sinned for not using the grappling line enough.
You're not using the grappling line enough, of course. That's everyone's base actions. Farah, you have a calculating, so what you want to do with that?
Better question to ask first. Does anyone else have things?
Yeah, if anybody ever wants to spend rep or coin for additional downtime, you can do so.
Mhm.
Right now, the crew is at 4 rep.
How much rep do you have to spend to get an extra downtime? Just one?
Yeah, it's a one coin or 1 rep to get an additional downtime action.
You know what? I'll spend the 1 coin that I have to continue
Okay.
working on that Bazo project.
Cool. More swaying?
More swaying. You know what we're
Hell
up.
yeah. Wheeling and dealing, schmoozing and schmealing, I guess. Anyway, that was dumb.
Yes.
I'm just fucking him. Like, that's not that good.
All right, if we're just putting that out there, that's awesome. But anyway,
You know what
How'd-
she does.
yeah. How'd you do?
A 5, a 4, and a 1.
Alrighty, so 5 brings it up another 2 segments. Alrighty. Anybody else want to spend extra things?
I'm good for now.
Okay, so here's my question. This is probably going to influence what my next action is, or for my extra
Mhm.
action. How dangerous do we think this score is going to be?
If we're truly just collapsing the tunnels, I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but if we're trying to do something else and put a spin on it and bring in, like, flashbacks, it'll obviously be more difficult.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mylera didn't ask you to fight. If you guys are able to just get in, break up their tunnels, and then get out, could go smooth.
Okay. Then in that case, I think I'm going to spend my extra action to continue my securing Riven project.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I think last time I started by just trying to find out information about Riven and like where she
Mhm.
was located and stuff. So I think now is the time to actually make introductions.
Alright, cool. Set you up for an action. What are you looking to roll on this bad boy?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is if I'm trying to like make acquaintances and like things like that, is just consort.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. I miss. Oh, I did not miss. I'm really good at this game. Anyway.
Let's see how this goes. Okay, I'll take it.
Nice. That's 2 more segments on Riven as a contact. Cool. Does anybody else want to spend either rep or coin to do anything else? part of me does think it would be a little funny to secure Bazos right before this mission.
I didn't know if I'm allowed to like do that again.
You can. Yeah, you can continually spend coin and rep as much as you want, really.
So I am out of coin, but what's the situation with spending rep?
So it's just 1 rep to get an additional downtime action. The crew currently has 4 rep available.
I asked
And
for the crew's
there is
consent.
also free coin in the vault if you wanted to spend that one of those instead.
I would assume that basically I've let the whole team in on like what exactly I'm trying to do because it's for our own ends of not doing this for funsies. So I will turn to them
That we
and be
know
like,
of.
what are we willing to use up to maybe make this happen right now?
Using the coin is a safer bet.
Doesn't he already hate us?
He hates some of you.
The Lamplex overall have a -1 with you guys, but the slide is funny in that you can establish a good relationship with Baz even if the crew doesn't have a good relationship with the Lamplex.
Could I give her a coin?
Yeah, if you wanted to spend one of your own, you totally can.
Just because I feel like I don't really want us to use our rep because we kind of need it to keep leveling up, right?
The coin that's currently in there, guys, is what's considered to be part of the vault, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, if you want to spend one of your personal coins, just go ahead and mark that off on your sheet, and you would be good to roll, Gabby.
All right. Thank you for your assistance.
I also agree with that because I feel like spending rep should be our like secondary option just so that we can continue to make our crew stronger.
Coin's easier to get.
Yeah, it's easier to get coin too, so that's what it's there for. We got money, we can spend it.
All right. Putting my whole you-know-what into this. One of them is a 6.
One of them's a 6. Hell yeah. So you have secured Bazo as a contact.
Palm of my pretty hand.
Hell yeah. Iris, no stress, moisturize,
Focused.
thriving, focused, and flourish. I think. I don't know why he has no portrait. Let me see if I can fix that.
Just using nobody, that's why.
Can you make him just
There's our guy.
a smidge hot so that she wasn't sleeping with somebody gross this whole time?
He's like got a little bit of like a roguish charm in his model there, if you can see him on your sheet.
No? I think I'm just in the wrong part of my sheet. I'm working on it.
It would be on the first page, dangerous friends and rivals.
Oh, I see. He's too
Yeah.
small, but I can't. I literally can't make it up, but that's okay.
I think if I
Oh, I see
I
him.
think I can just be like, boom.
He's got a
I
stupid
think
hat.
I can just.
Okay.
He's got a stupid hat. I can just be like. I thought I can just. Do I have to drag and drop? No. Oh, there he is. Boom! Bazo Spaz. There he is. Being Bazo.
I did so well, he came over to make us all brunch.
That's true. He's got a little bit of a roguish kind of charm, I guess.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. He's acceptable.
He's acceptable.
He's acceptable.
You could do things with him, you know. Anyway.
We did, and now we have a contact.
And I have a contact. I cannot believe Iris is straight is a really funny comment, and yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, let's start to take a peek at our score setup, shall we? How do we want to go about this? Let's let me flick over
Like
to
how we do.
how we do. We're getting in on that score. What's our approach?
I'm going to assume we want to be stealthy.
The same thing we do every week, Pinky.
I mean, that
Take
is
over the world.
kind of what we do.
It is, in fact, what we do.
Blow it up.
Violence.
Why do I have Paz attached to my mouse right now?
I thought I got rid of that guy.
Okay, I put him down. Apparently, I was holding him.
Oh, there he is. Die, Bazospaz.
Thanks for the pancakes.
Mimosas with Bazospaz. Anyway. So, the point of infiltration, I'm assuming it's those lovely underground tunnels and
The
passkeys.
underground
The
tunnels.
best excuse ever.
Yes.
Plus, we're
Awesome.
going to other underground tunnels to go collapse them.
True.
We're
way
basically
to just make
just
it happen.
tunnel rats.
Mm-hmm.
Just
We're
tunnel
the
rats.
Irish making tunnels in America.
Tunnel Rats is also a good gang name. Anyway.
Tunnel rats.
It reminds me of like the tunnel snakes in Fallout. But anyhow. Neither here nor there. Item loadouts. Chimera, how much you packing?
Just the standard usual.
Gotcha. Normal. Foe.
I'm going light.
Okay. Io.
Light as usual.
Iris.
Also light as usual.
Profit.
Subway.
E-fresh.
I don't know
By
what that means.
normal.
Normal. Okay.
$5
Cool.
foot
Tunnel
long.
snakes.
Mm.
Tunnels. $5 footlongs. All right, ladies and gents.
God damn. No. We're just
I
the
mean, that-
footlongs.
Good lord.
That's
That'd be
all I have.
terrible.
It's just subs.
Alrighty. We move over to our engagement role and our major advantages and disadvantages. Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Whoops. I did not mean to do
I would
that.
say so, yeah.
Yeah. You're
Blowing up
tunneling
tunnels.
tunneling underground, you're blowing up tunnels, you're leaving lamp blacks to die. Pretty cool, pretty daring.
Pretty base.
In the middle of a
Pretty
war.
base. Does the plan's detail expose the vulnerability of the target hit where they're weakest? Absolutely. My Lara is going to be assaulting them from top side, and there you will have a very good distraction.
Sweet.
Can any friends or contacts provide aid or insight? Are there any enemies or rivals? There is kind of both. So this probably would be like a neutral exchange here, where no dice is gain or loss, because you would have had one lost actually, but you slept with Baz a few times, so
So many times.
somebody had to take the bullet, and it was Iris this time.
We do have backup from the crows. Lissa did say if we needed anything.
Yeah, that's Alex's way of being like, if you want to use a flashback, that's what you can do there. You definitely have a hard backup with the red sashes right now. Are there any other elements that you want to consider? Lower tier target would give you a bonus. Higher tier target would give you a minus. The lamp blacks are 2, and the gang is currently 1. So, I believe that is the ultimate payout there, right? Boulder daring, friends or contacts. I
2
think so.
dice.
Alrighty, gang. Let's see how we do.
Okay.
A 5. Risky. Okay. Reasonable. Alrighty. I'd like to take a little break, and then we can get into the meat of our score when we return.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Hello and welcome back. We are in location. Let me set up that super cool cinematic view. I know. I'm doing very good. Wahoo! The crew, using their own network of tunnels, are able to find their way into the Lamp Black's warehouse space. But we did start at a risky start, so I'd say our current issue as you guys are making your way to the tunnels, you arrive just in this little corridor. You can see Bazos with a few of his thugs, and they have sight on you. There's a little bit of nervousness in the air. A few people kind of grab for whatever they have on their hips or on their sides. Bazos kind of looks around, looks at you, Iris. Just what have we got going on here?
Oh, well, I simply couldn't stay away. Truth is, honestly, we were trying to get somewhere else, and I think we made a wrong turn. Sorry about that.
Definitely feels like a roll.
Can I sway him into believing that?
Yes. You may.
Oh. That's not good.
How we feel? How we do?
Feeling like I'm gonna push myself and roll another one.
You have to do that before you do the roll.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Any of the pushing self or help action needs to be done before dice are dropped.
Okay, that makes sense. The highest was a 3.
The highest was free. Shame. Shame we gotta bring it to this. Kill him. And the thugs start to encircle the gang.
Oh, I was ready for this.
God, I knew he sucked ass cheeks.
And do it quickly. So, how do you guys want to get out of this one? We're in a very new situation. I think we're moving from risky to desperate right now, as you're encircled by Bazos's thugs. Bazos fug. Bazos's?
Do they-
Anyway.
Do they have weapons drawn on us, or?
They're ready. They've got weapons.
Okay,
Yep,
so
they got weapons out. Then I'm gonna draw
What-
mine.
what is your opinion
Alright.
on
What are you
rope
marking
ball?
off?
Wait, hold on. Let me pull up my inventory.
Let me move some of these gangsters, why don't I?
I'm already holding a rifle, so I'll just use a rifle.
And that's 2 load from you?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Come on, guy. Why don't you come with me? And you'll see in a world of pure imagination. I wish I could change the music, but this is where we're at. And I think I should be able to grab Mr. Baz. All right, so Chimera's pulled a hunting rifle. Anything else you guys are doing?
I don't know if this like works because we've never been in this situation before. Can I attempt to use Prowl to like flip past somebody closer to Baz? Just to like move?
Yeah, you're trying to just like escape.
Kind of, yeah, like get past the thugs and get to him.
Okay. I could see Prowl, I could see Finesse. Prowl's a movement skill, so it makes sense.
Okay.
Any pushing self, help from teammates, or
I'll go ahead and push myself now that I know that I have to do that over here.
okie dokie. And you should be able to mark the 2 stress on your sheet.
Okay. We have a 6.
We have a 6. Perfect. And because you just rolled in desperate, you get a little XP on your press.
Okay.
That's the fun thing about desperate.
Okay.
Oh,
Now that I'm
okie
like,
dokie. Let's see here. I'm marking off your XP in there and taking its sweet time to load. Too stress for pushing.
oh, okay. I did it wrong.
Cool.
Now that I'm like there with him, can I attempt still to sway, but a little bit more like intimidation to get him to call off his guys? Because I do have throwing knives out, and I am like up in his face.
I'm gonna say I think the positioning for this is going to be at risky, but it's going to be at limited effect due to just what happened here.
Okay. What does that mean, like practically?
So, say you get a 6 on this, Bazos may kind of like back down a little bit, but he's not going to fully accept what's going on here. There'd have to be something else to make it a little more favorable. When you push yourself, you can also up effect instead of getting more dice if you wanted to play it that way. Was there anything else that anybody wanted to do in this current moment, or not right now?
Not currently. I'm plotting. I am
I'm
plotting.
on hold for
We're
a bit.
plotting.
If my attempt to defuse does not work, I'm assuming.
I will execute my plot.
Okay.
Cool.
That's what I
We
figured.
love plotting.
I guess I will push myself because this is my wheelhouse is dealing with my people. I will push myself to increase the effect and then roll my
Okay.
3 sway dice as usual. And you know what? I have the knives out, but I'm gonna go pathetic. I'm gonna beg. I'm gonna say please.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
All right. Highest was a 5.
5. Okay. What do I want this to be? What's tasty in this moment? So you just beg and plead as much as you can. Bazos kind of looks you over, chews on his lip a bit. Fine, but the lot of you up against the wall. We need to move through. The Lampblack's weapons are still trained on you. Do you guys follow the order, or do you have something else in mind?
I have a question for the players.
Yes.
Who feels like fighting?
Me.
I got nothing.
Can I compel?
I can talk and I can run.
We could fight.
Might have to execute Order 66.
I can make
What?
chaos.
It's
We
up to
could-
you guys how you want to do things. So you can do things individually, or you can organize a group skirmish, something like that, where you all work together on it.
And
Can
we're
I
all in this room, and they're coming from outside of the room.
So you're basically right where the tunnels are, the escape tunnels, right?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't hit them yet.
Okay.
We're collapse them, right?
Bazo and his men are escaping right now, and you
Oh.
caught them right before they did that. Iris was able to talk Bazo down from a bloodbath, pretty much, so they're not pouncing on you, but they are wary. They're keeping their eye on you. They're ordering you basically to stand over there, out of their way, so that they can escape.
So we could still collapse the tunnels if they left, but we wouldn't be able to trap them down here.
Yeah, exactly.
This is.
And Mylera was specific that she wanted you to be able to stop them before they left.
Okay, so I do have grenade
Mm-hmm.
that I could use.
Throw it down into the entrance.
Which we're standing in?
Of the escape tunnels?
You guys got a different way in. Don't worry about the logistics of that.
If I throw it like a little behind them where when it hit us. That, or we could just use a pistol.
So is the idea Prophet wrecking the tunnel before they enter?
Oh, what do you guys think?
Is there a possibility of chucking it and running, where like he can throw the grenade and then we like try and group prowl out of it?
They still got you encircled right now.
If we're trying to fight, grenade, like
Well,
I'm thinking grenade for fight.
Well, objective number 1 is to secure our main objective, which is making sure they can't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you throw a grenade first, wouldn't they then be distracted and looking away from us?
Well, that
Maybe.
depends.
Depends on the role.
Yeah.
I could if we want to save the grenade to actually blow up the entrance, I could summon a ghost to try and distract them.
I have wrecking tools and demo tools. So I'm good on that front. I just need to keep 2 slots open. The grenades only take 1 slot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be part of the bandolier.
Yep.
And then 1 slot on the bandolier, yeah. What you guys doing?
I just want to throw one thing out there for everybody's information, because if this is heading towards a fight, I have 0 pips in skirmish. So if we're doing things like group roles and group fighting, I have disadvantage. And that would mean like more stress for whoever's doing it. Just wanted to put it there.
Sometimes them bees the gangs. Sometimes that bees the blades in the darks.
Just let me know what you guys think the best strat is.
What is profit? Stop putting it towards the group. Decide something, what your character does in this moment.
Alright, let's see. We got, we're kind of surrounded. Fuck it, I'll nade them.
Cool. You targeting the lamp blacks or the tunnel?
Lamp blacks.
Alright, cool. And what do you want to this is just the regular grenade?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
One of the ones I built.
Cool. Lovely. So you can mark off either a gadget or just bandolier and then one slot on your bandolier.
Yep.
Excuse me. What action are you rolling for this?
What? Since a grenade is a device and a mechanism, would it be able to be tinker?
Device is a mechanism. If the idea is just to get space and work as a distraction, I could see Tinker. If the idea is bodily harm, skirmish would be better.
Alright, then I'll go with skirmish.
Alright, cool.
And I'm gonna push myself.
Cool.
Surely this works, right, guys?
Bombs.
5. We take it.
We do. Alright, cool. So, Prophet, you just kind of reach out, snip one of the pins off your grenade, flick it out. I'd say this probably hits one of the lamp blasts just square in the chest. The explosion goes off. It is a bloody, disgusting scene. And with that, one of the other lamp blacks comes up with this blackjack and just knocks you in the back of the head. That's going to be level 2 harm unless there's anything you can do to resist. Since killing happens. Ding dong.
Nah, I think I'll just take that to harm.
Alright. Cool. Level 2 harm, and then you can call it, let's call it concussed. That's funny.
How do I put that on?
So I think it's in progression, actually, on the sheet, funnily enough.
Maybe if he had hair, it wouldn't have hurt so bad.
That's true. Maybe if he had hair, soften a little bit.
And you said, what was it?
It would be level 2 harm.
Level 2 harm?
Yeah, so where you see the 2 there, you just put in like concussion, something like that, and then enter. Cool. So that happens. Lamplocks are pretty shocked, which provides you a bit of an opening. What's next? Who's taking initiative?
I have
So
something on
can
my
I take a
mind, and I don't know if I want
Oh yeah? I know Chimera has been itching to fight. Faro, do you think this is like a setup or like something else?
I want a flashback.
Okay. Let's see what that is, and then I'll definitely jump to you, Chimera.
Boing. So
the animation.
I just think it's funny.
It is fun.
So what is the ruling on? You can't use downtime actions as flashbacks, right?
You can actually if you need it. It's just you have to spend either a I did not want to mark that thug. You'd have to spend either a rep or a coin if it's like something that would like require an acquire asset kind of deal.
Okay. Because my thought was in this moment for like the flashback moment is that I was thinking of having like recruiting some oh god damn it. The thing went out.
It's a grenade. Yeah. So what were you thinking?
Hold on. I don't know if you can hear me. I disconnected. Do. Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay. I blipped out. Sorry.
Oh no.
I was thinking I wanted to plan for some kind of insurance in the form of extra muscle.
Okay. Cool.
And then using like the sound of like the grenade explosion as the signal. Now what I was thinking of is I don't know if I would need to acquire asset to just get like a random like gang of muscle, or if I recruit muscle from like either blue coats or red sashes if they have manpower to spare or something along those lines.
That's up to you, however you want to play it.
I think I'm gonna try the blue. I'm gonna try the blue coat
Okay.
method.
Cool. Follows a bit of forethought, a bit of organization. I'm gonna call it a one stress flashback.
Okay.
And then I'll set you up for a later. I'm assuming this be consorting.
Yeah.
Cool. You're good to go.
Yes. It's a 6.
That's what we like to see.
I'll mark the stress. I will happily pay that 1 stress for that.
Very sick. Very awesome. So kind
it was
of
basically in case things went awry and it brought us to this point where a fight was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Hell yes. I think I can pull out LaRose too. I have powers, right? So cool and powerful. Our best buddy LaRose.
The homie.
The homie. True. So yeah, with that blast and just the violent explosion of everything, kind of bursting out from a different angle where you planned, LaRose and Bluecoats quickly arrive on scene. All right, boys, round them up. You know what to do. And Baz looks like a frightened animal in this kind of moment. The bluecoats very kind of quickly take down the other lampblacks. But Baz is a little special. He's a gang leader, so if he's able to escape this, I'm going to leave up to fortune. Let's see how he does. 5. Okay. So Baz kind of takes use of the panic and chaos to kind of weave his way through, in which case he's getting close to the tunnel, but there's enough room for you guys to do something if you want to.
And can Chimera shoot him?
Yeah. Are you shooting to kill or shooting to like knock him down or?
Honestly, either or at this point.
We're just going for it. All right, cool. Chimera. I'm assuming that be haunting.
Yeah.
And if you want to push yourself or if anybody wants to help you, say so now or forever hold your peas.
I will assist.
Cool.
She's been
You
waiting
can
all
hit
night
that
for this
button.
Oh,
moment.
nice.
I want to make sure you get this moment.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you get this moment.
Oh, hell yes. Chimera, like shooting fish in a barrel, you just got your gun ready, you point aim right through the kneecap, and he goes down. He is wailing and screaming as LaRose just very quickly slaps handcuffs on him and pulls him back to his feet.
Chimera just like chuckles to herself, like under her breath. Oh, good, finally.
LaRose kind of looks around, gives you a bit of a nod, Pharaoh. Thank you for the assist, citizens. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to make sure these criminals are properly apprehended. And I'll start getting rid of them. Up.
And you'll
Hey.
ping another gang member.
And I'll ping the gang members because I guess they're kind of important, maybe.
Ugh. I am like,
Damn it.
I was like turning myself inside out over that whole flashback thing because I didn't know if it was the right call or not.
It's a good one,
But
yeah.
I was like,
It was a
fuck
good
it.
move.
They think this is an emergency scenario. We not a lot of us can fight very well. So let's bring in some extra help.
Definitely. All right, so Bazos and his cronies are dealt with. Last thing you guys just have to do is wreck that tunnel.
Okay. I'll get my demolition tools out.
Okie dokie.
Probably still on the high of finally getting to shoot someone. She probably helps.
Okay.
Profit
Nice.
get stuff up.
Had to shoot someone that wasn't our own teammate.
And I
Hell
think
yeah.
this should be Tinker. Right?
Yeah, you're like what are you doing? Describe it a little bit for me. I want to hear the argument for Tinker here.
I'm setting up a bunch of like my explosive tools because they are a lot more refined than just like dynamite.
Okay.
It's like actual gadgets
Mm-hmm.
that I would
Kind of like
set
rail
up.
spikes or something similar.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. I'll let it happen. The major threat has been dealt with, so This is probably where I would say concussed is going to play a role.
Yeah, I was
So
about
I'm
to ask.
subtracting a die on that. But because of Chimera's help, you still got free.
6.
Hell yeah. That's what we like to see.
Clutch when it comes to bringing down stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you just kind of plant these explosives in the right place, dig them in. Chimera helps you get things set up, and it is a pretty easy leave. Pull the trigger, set off the explosions. You don't imagine any of the other lamp blacks are going to be running out of there anytime soon. And Bazos has got a comfy cell waiting for him in Ironhook.
Anyone
Very
got some
cool.
Advil? My head hurts.
That's one way to deal with the Lamplacks, I guess.
That is definitely a way to deal with the lamp blacks. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do as you were leaving or anything? Anything silly, anything funny?
Can we loot the here?
Can you what?
Got any gold in here? I said, can we loot here? Got any gold in here? Are they valuable?
Probably by the tunnels, I'd say no. But it would be up to you if you wanted to press a little further where you can hear the fighting is happening.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this place going to be like completely impassable if and when any of the Limbacks get out of jail, or like would they be able to get back in here?
They'd be able to enter this room, but their escape route is gone. They are not going to be. It's a one way for them, pretty much. You guys came in a separate way, and they don't know because they don't have underground tunnels and pass keys, so they're not able to get there.
I have a very stupid idea that would once again require IO.
I'm interested.
Could we I don't know if this would work. Could we haunt the place, leave a ghost down here so that when they do get back, it's worse?
Absolutely. Io, how we feeling?
I think Sid is off doing laundry.
This might be happening.
Messenger.
While we wait and see on that, Chimera, did you want to kind of skirt into the fray and see what you can pick? Or you more focused on getting out of here?
Sydney is on her
Yeah.
way, by the way.
Nah, she's curious.
All right. How are you doing, so?
She'll probably play it kind of safe. She'll still have her rifle equipped and take it corner by corner
Okay.
to see if she does run into anybody in the skirmish.
Kind of sounds like a prowl, unless you had another idea.
Yeah, it does sound like pro.
Coolio, I've set you up. You want to push yourself, take a devil's bargain, do anything tasty?
I'll push myself.
Alrighty.
Ooh, 6.
It's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, you kind of skirt in. You can hear the fighting going on closer to the front door. I'd probably say what they have in here. The Lampblacks are primarily drug traders. It's what their main source of income is. I'd say you probably get your hands on some of their product if you wanted to take it.
Sure, Iris might be interested.
Drugs. Cool. You get some spark. It's just for you. And I'd say on a 6, you are pretty much able to slip right up back through. Do we have the return of Io?
Hello.
Io!
Hey.
Chastity had an idea of leaving a ghost
He's
with
not
them.
I heard.
Would you like to make a ghost little ghosty guardian?
Yes, set me up with the dice.
Hell yeah. We love shenanigans.
I'll help because it was my dumb idea.
We love dumb ideas in this house. I think it literally says in the book for this game, play your characters like they're stolen cars. Alright, you're all
Hold
set,
on,
Sid.
Wait, hold on, my washing machine just became possessed.
Oh no.
Wrong thing.
That's what the wrong thing is getting possessed right now.
And then the actual door just opened and closed on its own. What the fuck? I'm scared.
You are getting real life haunted.
I am so upset.
But you got a 6.
Woo.
Which is
Please
good
tell me-
because the other results are bad.
Oh, never mind. It was Joey. Did you go into the washing machine? You just scared me. Oh.
So
Okay.
Iris, you Io, you focus your spirit energies and call forth another poor victim of the lamp black. Just kind of looks like they have a bullet hole through one cheek and out the other, cut up in a few places, and very much ready to scare the shit out of any poor lamp black that comes back this way.
I tell the ghost to get revenge on his murderers.
And just starts to drift out, and the ghost joins the fray. Awesome. All set, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Very easy. You guys are able to slip on out of there, and you can hear the sound of multiple tolling spirit bells as you're fleeing the scene.
Would it be very funny or very silly to put in a work order and all it says is my washing machine is possessed?
I think it would be quite humorous. I don't understand why I'm not in the lair.
We
Because
found
you're
it on
always
bed.
the last to load.
Funded.
It's literally just me. I didn't even go this time. Ugh,
Put it down over here.
misery.
I forgot how to put things down. Crap.
X.
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 Yeah.
Press X to drop and to doubt.
Truly.
Put the knives away.
Alrighty. It is quite late in the evening, so we do not have to do all the XP if you do not have the energy for it. We can at least do the quicker kind of things. Reputation. You get 3 because you automatically get 2, and the lampblacks are 1 above you, so you get an additional rep there. Coin. Your total ends up being a funnel 12. It's up to you if you want to pay the crows, since they just got their holdings back in Crow's Foot. If you want to send them 2 coin, or if you just want to keep it.
I think it makes sense to send them the 2 extra
Yeah,
coin
I was
because
gonna
we already wormed our way into getting the 10.
Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're in good standing with them. We probably want to keep it.
Very nice, very nice. Heat. Fun fact, when you use the grenade, You do
Yeah.
automatically get 1 heat because it's a conspicuous item. So I will add that. And then we have everything else. Although things did get a little loud, it never left the base. Things were pretty contained. So I'm going to give you contained standard exposure. Bazos is a well-connected target, so that's an additional 1. It was hostile turf for you, so that's an additional 1. And there was also killing involved. So that brings it up to 6. So we roll over our heat to free, and you guys hit your second wanted level.
Woo! Let's go.
We need
That's
to
what I'm
Nobody-
talking
we need to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like
Nobody is in jail.
yesterday.
Everybody's
because
maxed
we
out.
have
It's fine.
that-
All we're doing is reducing heat.
I forget. Is there a
so
max wanted level?
4.
4? Okay. What happens at 4?
Do we win?
At 4, if you send someone to jail, they are either incarcerated for life or they're killed.
Jesus.
Let's not do that.
Kill us.
Because of slippery, I do roll additionally for the entanglement. And our lowest result is in the same category. So it's going to be the 4 or 5, and it's rivals or unquiet dead. I'm going to jot that down in me notes. Well, actually, you do get to pick because of slippery.
So what are our options?
You get to pick between rivals or unquiet dead.
I feel like when in doubt, go with ghosts. We have a whisper.
That's true. And also, you did blow a man up. I think it would be very fitting to have to deal with a ghost after you blew a man up.
No, darn.
All right, unquiet dead. We'll have to deal with that next time, folks. How are y'all feeling? Are you good to do XP, or do you want to shave it until next time?
I think I would prefer to do it at the top of the next session if everybody else also feels that way.
Yeah, sure.
I was thinking the other way because remember how we like sometimes have to remember, oh, we did this, and this to like do it. If we're waiting, another week or 2 weeks, depending on if we move the schedule, I don't know if it's as easy to do it then. But if we could like make an effort to do it really fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good for it. It's up to you guys. If you guys have the energy, I will match your freak. It's up to you if you have the power.
We can go with majority rules. What does everyone think?
I'm up to doing it for really, really fast.
Speed run.
All right, speed run.
Speed round.
I'm hearing some speed runs. So let's quickly run through crew.
All right, crew.
Alrighty. Crew XP is looking pretty tasty right now. Execute a successful espionage sabotage theft. You did do a sabotage. You blew a thing up. It happened. Contend with challenges above your current station. You did that too. I think this is one of the times where we don't get subtle. I think it was
No, it was not subtle.
You did get a little caught in the act. A lot happened.
I think it was subtle if you were in a different country.
Yeah. If you're in Aruvia, then you didn't hear about it. But
Yeah.
Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. I definitely liked this because there was a lot of conversation about what steps to do, right? Where it was just like, oh, let's talk with Lissa, see what her input is. Let's hear out my Lyra, and then she proposed the deal, and it's like, all right, let's play along with them. Let's play nice, and then we'll we'll figure the rest out later. So I did feel like that's at least deserving of a 1. If you guys have an argument for more, I will hear it.
Okay. 1 is fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Cool. Speed. Which means crew is probably going to level up next session. Chimera.
Okay. I just challenged tracking or violence. Of course I did.
You did
I
shoot
just shot
somebody.
You shot a man's kneecap out. You totally get 1 off that bad boy. Wherever you
Express-
like to put that one.
Honestly, I don't know about the second bullet.
See, I think Chimera's a little greedy. I do think putting yourself in danger to scoop up whatever you can, it fits. I want to throw you 1 on that.
Okay, I'll take it. And no for the third one.
Sounds good. We're effective. Faro.
Hello.
Alrighty, what we looking at here?
Address the challenge with calculation or conspiracy. Unless we
Absolutely.
flashback, I'd say definitely calculated, sort of. He
Yeah.
he planned for it. Worst case
He
scenario.
planned for it. He put LaRose on scene, made it happen. Definitely
Don't
one
worry,
there.
it's calculated.
Don't worry, it's calculated.
Calculated. All according to Keikaku.
True.
As far as I don't think the other 2 he gets any for this one. Wasn't really a lot of didn't really talk a lot this time around. And definitely I didn't have a vice issue.
Definitely not the vice issue. I feel like bringing out the your own personal liquor is a fun little touch. And I could throw you a bone that if you feel like it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it.
I like little things.
It's the little things.
It's a little thing.
Putting all of that towards getting another playbook ability because I really want that.
And remember, when it comes to playbook abilities, you can either do your own playbook or other playbooks if you're so interested.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Ew.
Ayo. Ayo.
My playbook.
Yes. You addressed the challenge with knowledge or arcane power. I think you totally did.
Yeah, I did.
You did make Ghost happen. That is 1 XP for you.
Yeah.
Express Beliefs drives heritage background. I think everything that you did with Iris this session around was a very funny instance of that. So I definitely want to provide you at least 1 on that. You can argue with me if you want more.
No, I think that was good. I like that moment.
It was very cute. It was funny. I enjoyed myself.
I liked that afterwards I made a ghost dog chase her and bite her ankles.
This is so rude.
Did I get an extra 1 for that?
I think we're good. We're good on that. And you put it in playbook, not resolve.
I put it in playbook.
Okay.
So
Because if you do 1 more, you can get the resolve upgrade.
Well, yes, I saw that. So I'm just like putting the 2 in my playbook just so I know how many that I have.
Okay, so you might move it later.
Yeah. So when I put it in resolve, and
So
I want to put
you go to Okay. So for resolve, you get to. I think you have to go to play, the play tab. What skill are you improving?
I believe I wanted to either I believe I was going to pick consort or attune, but I think I want to give myself consort for when we need to gather information and everything.
I mean, you do have Faro for that if you do want to just commit full spooky.
Okay, full spooky.
We love full spooky.
We do.
We love having freeze in the things that you do very often. It's very nice in this game.
Yeah.
Wahoo! Iris!
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
So I addressed a challenge with deception or influence. My god, did she be fucking and lying and fucking today.
My god, she did so much fucking and lying between, like, getting Baz as a contact just to fuck him over. Very,
Oh,
very
Kira.
lovely, very tasteful. I want to throw you two on that.
Thank you. For expressing beliefs, drives, heritage, or background, I'm going for a 2 argument because, like usual, she was plotting, like, oh, if we play this person against this person, if we pull on our allies, if we see what we can do. And then on top of that, her literal, like, ghost of Christmas past was here.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
made him shit his pants, so.
Very valid. I put this in for Iris because it was a funny giggle. You get a 2 on that for me torturing you.
And then I did not overindulge, and I will be putting all 4 of those into my playbook XP.
Cool. Sounds good. Last but not least, Mr. Prophet.
Hello, hello. I forget, does pushing yourself in that situation give you 1?
You get an XP when you roll in a desperate situation.
Desperate,
Because
okay.
Iris was able to de-escalate, we fell out of it.
Oh, okay, cool. Wasn't sure if we made it that far.
Yeah, not a problem. Alright, I'm ready for you.
Okay. So, I blew shit up for
You totally
the,
did. You very much blew shit up. I definitely want to throw you a 1 on that.
yeah. For heritage, I come from a country that was war-torn. So, I think me throwing a grenade very much reminded
Very
me
much at
of
someone. Yeah.
yeah.
Very much at someone. Yeah, that feels right. I'll give you a 1 on that. That feels good.
And then
You
I
overindulged.
overindulged.
Yep.
Too much
So
church.
is that just another one?
Yep.
All right. 1 off.
Take me to
Let's
church.
go.
Very,
Dog.
very cool. All right, guys. That's our XP, our entanglements. You're at 2 wanted level, which is a little scary, but it's all in good fun. You can find someone to pin your crimes on, or if you want to send one of you guys to jail and make a new character, that's an option. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys all had fun, whether you're on the player side or the watcher side. Appreciate it so much, and have a good night.
Bye.
See y'all.
Bye.
Peace.